Anyway, so now I have this and that to do, but so does everyone else. But I just need to get this done. So thank you for calling. So soon.
You're welcome. So tired.
I'm so sad Weston hasn't replied.
I know, I'm freaking out, by the way, because I haven't done the first part. Like, I've looked over the review, but I haven't had the chance to finish all of it. Like,
Yeah.
I was able to get some notes down and stuff.
Some of it's the same, some of it's different. But it's fun, that's for sure. So what do you prefer doing right now? Like when as you start, or do you prefer starting? Doing? What do you want to do?
I can start. Like, I've opened up the quiz and stuff. I'm just waiting for it to download.
Okay.
But like the only thing that I've been able to write down for all of it is the formulas.
That you haven't been able to write down?
Like, I haven't been able to go through like each question. Like, I was planning on just doing like one set of each question and like doing a couple examples and stuff, but I didn't have time to do anything last night because I was tired and exhausted and couldn't concentrate for long and stuff. So and yeah. So,
I'm sorry, yeah, I know it's taking time. It's hard to like, focus when you're exhausted. It's so, because it doesn't really, you don't really get anywhere. You don't really learn anyway. So it's like, might as well just do it when I'm, save myself from getting more exhausted and then just doing it later. You can focus and take in what's been learned. So.
oh my gosh. Like, last night, I had to stop doing my homework because I was so tired. And I was practicing from my musical number that I'm doing for my stake summit and stuff. And why isn't it opening up? And I couldn't even do like the simple math counting.
Remember this fried?
And now my computer is being stupid and doesn't want to open anything up for me, which sucks. Oh my gosh. I'm done. Okay, hopefully that worked. Why don't you want to open?
I had to email my sister-in-law before. Yeah, she's on a mission. I just never emailed her back. A whole month went by. She got me a cute present for my birthday on the end of September too. Her birthday's coming up. Anyway, I just had to email her. But I'm done. Okay, so I'm just gonna go read over. I'm gonna read over and just try to figure out some answers. So you saw some of the review for the exam?
Yeah, some of it.
You know, a lot of it's just like giving you a bunch of crap information, and then they're like, now, what kind of intervals should we use? Or how would you word this? Like, that's a lot of the quiz, too.
Really?
Yeah. So, and then they have some of it where you go to Excel. But, like, so I say, okay, I think it should be this type of sample. And, well, right, in Excel, and I record the numbers. So I have, like, 4 or 5 in a row that's just wrong.
Okay. Okay, give me a second. I realize Weston can join us.
He didn't respond to any of our texts from yesterday.
Yeah, I really hope he didn't drop, because that would be sad.
Because it's the second time taking it. I'm this close. Just kidding. I don't think I'm going to be taking 5 classes next semester. I can't do it with working full-time, student full-time, and having a husband besides.
Oh yeah. There's, like, my boyfriend wants to get done with at least one semester before he wants to get married. So.
What?
Yeah. Well, it hasn't happened yet. It hasn't happened yet. He's planning on it. Like, he's told me.
He wants to marry you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, sister. So you guys, you want to marry him?
We started looking at rings. I showed his mom some rings. And she's like, oh, those are so pretty. Like Tuesday night, I think it was Tuesday night, his mom and I were talking, like, with him in front of us. And she's just like, Caleb, his name is Caleb. She's like, Caleb, you've got to start saving money so you can marry her, because she's perfect for you.
Oh, yeah. Don't you love when their mom loves you? The best.
Like, his whole family loves me, but they think he needs to date socially around. So
They think he needs to date around?
Yeah, because he got home off his mission like 3 months ago, and we've been dating for 2.5.
Okay, that's funny because Taylor got home in September, and we dated the day after he got home, and we went on our first date, and we dated for 3 months and 3 days, and we were engaged.
No way.
Yeah. But he and I knew each other on the mission, and we were emailing from like June to September.
Like, he was my Trek brother. And so we were talking a little bit after our trek was done, and then we lost contact. And then for like 4-ish years, and then he got home. We reconnected at the temple. So it's destiny that we get married. Because who else? Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
I didn't know we were live this whole time, by the way. It's a really skinny screen. I'm making it skinny so I can fit everything else. And I know it's live. Anyway, no one watches it anyway, but I know of. Okay, well, you have my number, and if you don't get engaged by the time we're done,
if it ever happens, like, he said, around Thanksgiving or Christmas is when he's planning on it. So Yeah.
He's gonna make you freak out during Thanksgiving time. And if nothing happens, you're gonna wait till Christmas time, and then he's gonna surprise you in the middle or something.
Yeah.
That's so cool. We got engaged December 17th. Our first date was September 14th.
Oh.
And we've been married for 7 months, 7.5. We got married March 18th. So
Yeah.
it's good. It's cool. Anyway, it's crazy, very. How old are you?
What?
How old are you again?
I'm 20 and he's 21.
Oh, wow. Wow. I was just going on a mission at 20. Oh, yeah, that's right. You think I'm like 19 still.
Yeah, you look more 19 than I look 19 or 20.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm, yeah, you know I'm 23. Anyway.
Yeah.
Weird.
So, oops, oh my gosh.
I even stay up to like 1 o'clock in school.
Yeah.
I'll do it again tonight. All right, so where do you want to start?
Okay. Question 2, like pretty sure I'm confident in question 2.
Yep.
Because I remember looking at some examples from a previous lesson when we were doing this.
Yeah.
And so I'm pretty sure it's the second one.
Yeah, that is easy for me too, because that's set all over the place, right? So we're confident with that one. Number 3, did you read the info yet? I'm gonna go get a pen. Read the info. I'll be right back. Makes sense to you? Is it speaking English to you? Do you understand this?
Yeah, like I think. So just looking at it, I don't think it's the first 2, because their results are somewhat normal, and I don't think it's either the 3rd or 4th one, only because actually I don't think it. So I think it's the 3rd one, only because I don't think they can apply the central limit theorem.
Yeah, because the samples are too short. Here's what I was thinking. I was like, I don't know with this confidence interval crap if like what applies to what. You know what I'm saying? It's all just mess. Yeah. So
it's not the 4th one, and it's not the first 2 one. First 2.
Because if that's all the information I need for the QQ plots,
yeah.
You know, it sounds like you're saying cuckoo bird, like cuckoo. Anyway, then I would say yes, it is satisfied, but the central limit theorem does not apply because the numbers are not more than 30.
Yeah, but and it's not the first two either, because right? This is where I second guess myself.
I know, I always do that and then I get it wrong. I know it's not the first one, and I assume, and I don't know if they need to check all the data. I don't know.
Well, they give us data, so.
Hmm?
Wait, hang on. So this is why I'm going with the third one, because they did the QQ plots for both of them, and both of them came out approximately normal.
Yeah.
So it has to be the third one.
Must be, yes. Yeah, I think so. I hope so. Oh, Paul.
So the fourth one. It can't be the second one or the fourth one. Right?
It cannot. I wonder how healthy pears are for you.
Huh?
I wonder how healthy pears are for the human body.
Unhealthy.
Oh.
Anyway, back to question 4.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
So I don't think it's the second or fourth one. Wouldn't it be I want to say it's the third one, only because if it's asking about question 3, both of the samples that they got wouldn't be dependent on each other. Wait, I'm right?
There you go. Yeah.
Okay. Because I haven't looked at this quiz yet, so wow, I'm very good with reasoning myself. Reasoning. I can't talk. Oh my gosh.
Number 5. Okay. Dumb.
Okay, so it's not the first one or the third one, and it can't be the fourth one because, wait, oh, hang on.
Would it be none of these?
It could be none of those. So I don't think it's the first or the fourth one. And then remembering that 99% is bigger than 95%. So it could be none of them. But I feel like that I'm wrong. Because
go ahead. Sorry.
You would have to do 90% to, I think, to see if it's smaller.
And for some reason, when I first took this, I was like, I thought I read somewhere And I thought I remembered it because it was kind of like backwards, but that's why I can remember it. The higher the confidence interval, the smaller there's something. But maybe it wasn't the margin of error that was smaller. So I put the second one and it's wrong.
So
And
it's not the second one.
no. And then I don't think these other answers seem very legit. Like, obtain the balances of 90 bank customers rather than 30. Like, wait a minute. That might, wait. Oh my gosh, where do I find it? Do you remember what lesson that was?
No.
Oh, it's so great. We talked about the bigger something, the smaller the thing would be. I'm gonna go to the margin of error.
Margin of error gives an estimate of the variability of responses. It is calculated as m equals z times 0 divided by the square root of n. So it's not the margin of... Where did I see that?
No, you could always take it and tell me. The width of a confidence interval depends on the chosen confidence level as well as a sample size. This is the equation for calculating confidence intervals. The sample size formula allows us to estimate the number of observations required to obtain a specific margin of error. The confidence interval is an interval estimator used. The width of a confidence interval, which is the number, depends on the chosen confidence level, which is 99%, and so forth, right?
Yeah, I think so.
As well as the sample size. So the width of the confidence interval depends on the level of the confidence and the sample size. They have a 95% confidence interval. Savings account being which of the following would produce a confidence interval with a smaller margin of error than this 95% confidence? It could be 3 or 4. I just don't remember. What if it's 4? I just don't want to be wrong. I hate being wrong.
I know.
I feel like I'm not doing anything with my time.
So it can't be the first or fourth one. I know that for a fact. It can't be the first or fourth one.
It can't be the fourth one?
First or fourth.
And it can't be the second either because that's wrong.
So it has... What?
I'm reading something that I'll tell you when I find out. I'm just going to read it to you and you can decide, okay?
Okay.
I'm not telling you. Okay. I found this in lesson 10, I think. Factors affecting the width of the confidence interval. And that's what we want to, that's what we're going for, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It says, what would happen to the confidence interval if the sample size was in, but the other values were still the same? So meaning the 95% value. Since the sample size, this is the answer. Since the sample size is a denominator, if n is increased, the square root of n would increase, and the fraction standard deviation over square root of number would decrease, which would lead to a smaller margin of error. In other words, if the sample size increased, the width of the confidence interval will decrease and it will become narrower.
So the fourth one.
The first one I haven't really read. What is the first one? Obtain the count amounts, only 10 bits. 30. No, that's stupid. Being uniform. I am so glad I read over that question again, or that answer again, because it triggered my little brain. Oh, thank you, Heavenly Father. Okay. Dear Israel.
It's gonna be the death of me. So
Okay. Oh boy.
for which one?
Number 6. What do we need to do here for this? What needs to be done? Are we doing the formula for the confidence interval or, oh no, the margin of error? Right? Ooh. Body just got really long.
Hang on. Okay, so for the first one, it wants us to find the margin of error. The 6.
Okay. So during the quiz practice, the review thing,
Uh-huh.
I did this little formula thing and I ended up getting, oh, but you know, I didn't try it other ways. Anyway, it showed like A, B, C, D, you know, the options of the answers. And the
Yeah.
thing it did, it brought out the correct answer. Anyway, but when I did it for this, it didn't work. So what? Oh. So the margin of error, is it m equals, what's 2? What is 2? What? Huh? How do you find the margin of error?
So the formula for it is m equals z times 0 over the square root of n.
Z, that's it. Z, Z, Z. I was like, here is on a 2, and I don't know what 2 is for here, so it's Z. Where's my pen? So
So I think it wants us to find the square meat. So wait. So the standard deviation is 2. So that's O, right?
yeah, that little O thingy.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be 2 over, and then the square root of, and then the z or the x, whatever, is that the mean?
Z is the confidence interval.
For sure.
Uh-huh.
So it's 1.96. Is that it?
Yeah.
For 95%.
I don't know if you can see it, but Z right here is the 0.1960 equals is the 95 thing.
Oh, yes. Yeah. So we don't mess with the mean at all right here, right?
You
And
what?
we don't mess with the mean of 100 millimeters?
That's 1,000.
1,000?
It wants us to find the margin of error, so I'm assuming that 1,000 millimeters is the N.
I was wondering because it says she randomly selects 4 drive shafts. I feel like that's the number. And the sample mean is, but it could be wrong.
Crap. Do you know what number? Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure it is 4. Pretty sure.
2 divided by 2. So 1.96 times 2 divided by 2.
No, 2 divided by 4. Wait.
Square root of.
Yes.
Let's try. I'm hoping
I got
the
1.96. Yeah, I got 1.96.
Me too.
So, hang on. And then if I did 1,000, it's 1.2396. So I think it is 1.96.
Okay. Thank you. Wait a second. What's going on?
And then now it wants us to find the. Now number 7 and 8 are the confidence intervals. So
I'm reading through lesson 10 and it's throwing in an extra number there, and I'm wondering. Because it's talking about how it's 2. Maybe you don't know where that is. So this is where we do the mean takeaway 1.96.
So that's the confidence interval.
Is that what we're finding?
Uh-huh.
So it's the mean takeaway 1.96 times 2 divided by 2.
Uh-huh.
1,000. First, let me do the takeaway.
No, I don't think you take away 1,000.
No, 1,000 takeaway 1.96.
Are you sure?
It's the, remember how we do the takeaway and then the plus
Yeah.
to find the lower and the
Oh.
higher?
But are you sure that the 1,000 is X?
Yeah, because it says that it's the mean. The sample mean to be 1,000. Right?
Because I was thinking that X was 1.96.
The mean, and Z would be like the, yeah, X is usually the mean, right? That's what it is in the lessons too that I'm seeing right now. Wait, oh. Don't we have to take away the margin of error? Oh, it is 196 anyway.
So
on this lesson, it says, using the definition for M, our confidence interval can be written as X take away M, comma, X plus M. Remember? We take the mean and we take away the margin of error and then we plus it with the margin of error.
can you screen share that?
This portion.
I can't see your screen. Oh wait, yeah.
And then right here it says M equals 2 times that, blah, blah, blah. And the 2 is that the fact that it's 2 standard deviations away from the population. I don't think we have to worry about that right now. I hope we don't. Oh, sorry.
So I feel like it's wanting us to find the. Oh my gosh.
So if I'm doing it right, it's not hard to find the lower bound, the upper bound, but I don't know if I'm doing it right. I was doing it right last time too.
Sample, oh my.
Right back. How's it going for number 9?
Number 9? I'm still trying to figure out 7 and 8.
Oh. You didn't,
because I remember something like because I don't think we use 1,000.
Okay. I want to.
Unless if you're right, but
I don't know if I'm right.
What?
I don't know if I'm right.
You don't know if you're right?
Well, I think I am compared, like when I read it on the. I mean, I know that in order to find the confidence interval, it's the mean takeaway. It's X, take away the margin of error. Let me do it again.
Okay, well, I'm using your version. So, if you're wrong, I'm blaming you.
Just do it the way you feels best, Ben.
Oh, I'm doing your way because I'm pretty sure you're right.
Really?
Yeah. Well, did you get these questions right the first time?
I did it differently the first time.
Were you right or wrong the first time?
Wrong.
Okay, so I'm doing it the way you're telling me now.
I'm telling you it because that's what I see in the lesson material. That's why.
Okay, I just did it this new way. So, yeah. Stuff. No, not this problem. No.
I know.
I'm gonna cry.
Is it a mean, unknown mean?
So if we know the margin of error is Z try and find N.
Now they're showing that the margin of error equals Z times. Oh yeah, we did that. We did that already. 196, 1.96. We got 1.96 for the margin of error. Correct.
Okay. So you're on 9, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if we already know the margin of error and the standard deviation, but we don't know U, and we're trying to find n.
Love this.
I remember working something out with a question like this.
Wesley, where are you?
Or was it you? I think it was you. So I think, so when I did the formula, I inputted everything into the formula already. I don't know if you can see that,
but it's so like.
Is that better?
Oh yeah, wait. Wait. And then go over.
So it's basically 0.001 equals 1.96 times 0.01 divided by the square root of n.
We don't know what n is.
Because we don't know what n is. So we're trying to figure out n.
There's also an unknown mean. Standard deviation. The oh. So whatever we calculate, we gotta like maybe experiment with some numbers to receive a margin of error of 0.0001. So, okay, all right, okay. Yeah, do it. Second. It's almost like finding, like almost solving for x, you know, kind of thing. So, I'm wondering.
Oh, there's 32 questions.
32 questions?
32. You told me 30.
Oh, yeah, I went down that too. Didn't go down far enough. There's 32. We gotta hurry. And we're at question 9.
It's what? 5-0. Oh my gosh.
Okay, standard deviation is one calculator. I'm in the middle of using it. Don't show off. 0.01.
Oh my god.
Move on and do another one. My husband should be here just after 6. We have an appointment at 6:15. Chiropractor appointment, and then
Oh, fun.
so I know. So
What?
I'll just have to leave once he gets here, but we can do as much as we can in the meantime.
Okay, because like, if you're gonna do 9, I can work on some of them. Like, go ahead and get your opinion on them.
Yeah, and I can get yours too. Let's see what one's next. 10. 10 is easy. 11 is easy.
Yeah.
12. I think 12 is easy too. Yeah. I think so. Yeah. Yeah. 12 is easy. And then 13, I'm not sure. I have to read it again now that I'm more familiarized with whole error things. Oh, that's right.
Wait, who's what?
I forgot I have to do the square root of a number. But I gotta put the number in, but it's gotta be the square root of it. Square root of 70. Square root of 20. Square root of 20.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Square root
I'm back.
Oh yeah.
Did you figure out 9?
I think I'm wasting my time.
Do you feel like you're wasting time?
Yeah, I'm doing it in a way that, you know how we did it that one time? We like just
Yeah.
did it over and over and over again. What's the square root of this number? What's the square root of this? Okay, it's that number. Was it right, by the way? When we did that, it was?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to do right now, is to figure out what the number is by going crazy and getting the square root of all these numbers.
I'll help you. What number have you done?
135, 125, 120, 70, 20, 65, 115, 116, 90.
Okay.
And none of them are
Close to the margin of error.
because it's always a 0.001 instead of 0.001. Square root of 52. Pick a number. I gotta find out where I'm at here first before we can, narrow it down. Okay, so the number needs to be smaller. Yeah, smaller. Square root of 12. I know that one. Never mind. Okay, that's ridiculous. Square root of 90. Maybe we should stop the recording. Square root of 220. Square root of 500. Finally got 3 zeros.
Really?
I got this finally.
0.00876. What was the square root of that?
The 500. Square root of 520. Can you hear Siri?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Square root of 700. Can't be this hard. I'm gonna be doing this while I'm at the doctor's office too. What? Square root of 1,000. I wonder if it is, because that was my last answer, was 1,000 something. But it was wrong. But the other ones were wrong too, but they're close to what we got tonight, which could be right. So I'm wondering if it is in the 1,000s. Because the mean was, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. I'm finding it.
No.
What?
Nothing.
You got something.
No, I didn't. I'm getting really frustrated.
I was like, oh, got it. What is it?
I'm not getting anything. Although I think I'm getting close.
So are you doing 1.96 times 0.01 divided by the square root of a number?
Uh-huh.
How high have you gotten?
I'm working on number 20 right now. On 20.
Oh, I thought you were doing number 9, question 9 still. What'd you get for 13?
Oh, no, I'm working on number 9 with you to make it go a little faster.
Oh, so you're doing the square root of 20?
Uh-huh.
I did that a long time ago.
You did?
I'm in the 4,000s.
Really?
Because all the equal numbers, the closest I got was 0.0004. And the margin of error is supposed to be 0.0001.
0, 0, 0, 1. Wait.
But maybe there's a different way of doing this. Sick, I'm sick. I'm sick. Okay, I give up on this one. I'm not wasting my life away. I'm gonna go on.
Okay, then you work on.
I say we should work on one that we can talk, and then we'll do 9 on our own when we're not talking.
So 10, I got the third one because it didn't give us the sample size of the sample. Oh, never mind, wait. It's the last one. Because the development is advertised to be $1,250, and the tenant group thinks that the apartments are smaller than advertised.
What's it focusing on?
HO and HA for you or something. So they hire an engineer to measure a random sample of apartments to test their suspicion. So they're trying to figure out if it's less than $1,250. And then for 11, in a statistical test of a hypothesis, we say we reject a null hypothesis with the level of significance A if the p-value is, I want to say it's larger than A, but it might be less than A. If it's less than A, doesn't it mean we fail to reject?
Yes.
So it is the first one.
No, I'm sorry. Less than is not fail to. Less than is to reject.
So wait.
That's something I always remember.
So if we reject the null, the p-value is less than A. I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then for 12, it's the third one. Right?
Sorry, I was on 13.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I feel. Oh, my husband's home.
Oh no. So really fast, I don't think 13's the middle two. It might be type 1 or type 2 error.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's one of those. That's what I think. Sorry, I just have to grab something before I go. It really helps to go through it again. I think. Okay, hola.
Um,
I have to go.
okay.
But hey, we've been over an hour and I'll just be right back on the computer when I come home.
Right.
An exam tonight too. Anyway, good luck.
Thanks.
Don't give up. Be strong. And I'll see you next week. Good luck on your exam.
Well, thanks. Have fun doing your exam.
Thanks.
Bye.